I have always found that angels have the vanity to speak of themselves as the only wise. This they do with a confident insolence sprouting from systematic reasoning. Thus Swedenborg boasts that what he writes is new, though it is only the contents or index of already published books. Despite the harsh words against Swedenborg in The Marriage of Heaven and Hell, he had a remarkable influence on William Blake. Emanuel Swedenborg was an important figure in 18th century Europe, a man of enlightenment and science who also established a new church dedicated to his mysticism. Born in Stockholm, Sweden in 1688, his father Jesper Swedenborg would later become Bishop of Skara. Throughout the 1720s, Swedenborg concentrated on his scientific work before turning to philosophy in the 1730s. Swedenborg attempted to reconcile scientific and religious worldviews, although, unlike the deists, he believed that God intervened in the world. Until his death in 1772, Swedenborg travelled between Stockholm, London and Holland, writing a number of theological works that expounded his new theological system. According to Robert Ricks, the general appeal of Swedenborg at the end of the 18th century was his apparent ability to explain occult and theological material scientifically. Blake had begun reading Swedenborg's work in the 1780s and received an invitation in 1788 to a conference, the purpose of which was to establish a church based on Swedenborg's teachings. Joseph Viscomi has demonstrated that Blake's The Marriage of Heaven and Hell, begun after this conference, began life as an anti-Swedenborg pamphlet. A man carried a monkey about for a show, and because he was a little wiser than the monkey, grew vain and conceived himself as much wiser than 7 men. It is also with Swedenborg. He shows the folly of churches and exposes hypocrites till he imagines that all are religious and himself the single one on earth that ever broke a net. While Blake's marriage may have begun life as an anti-Swedenborgian pamphlet, it quickly transformed into a much more wide-ranging satire as the events of the French Revolution unfolded. Likewise, despite Blake's harshness to Swedenborg in 1790, his opinion became more temperate in the 19th century, and he remained friends with many influential Swedenborgians.